Good evening and welcome to News Channel 8. I'm Jerome Aegean, and these are some of the top stories we have for you tonight. An exclusive interview with a desperate mother whose daughter has gone missing, the return of the Frederiksted Clinic, and St. Croix Festival in full effect. These stories and more up next on News Channel 8. In our top story tonight, a 15-year-old Frederiksted girl has gone missing and her family wants her back desperately. News Channel 8's Wes Small has the exclusive story that no mother should have to endure.
Thank you very much, Jerome. It's not going to be a very Merry Christmas for the Rodriguez family. Here's what's going on. I'm here with Wanda Rodriguez, the mom, and her mom, the whole Rodriguez family circle here. We are urgently trying to find Kawanda Rodriguez. You're going to see her picture right now, and plus I'm holding it up. And we're here at Saffarelli, or officially named Walter I. M. Hodge Pavilion. It's partially evacuated, this place, but we believe that one of the last places, besides the Arthur A. Richards School where she attends, she never went through the gate. We believe she could be right in back of us as we speak. If she's watching this tonight, or if the people that have your daughter are watching tonight, what would you like them to know?
Just please bring my daughter home.
I know. All right, I know. I'm a father as well. And if if Jamie was missing, I would be devastated. This is your daughter, and I know she's feeling it. Grandma, maybe you might want to help because your daughter's devastated.
Yes, but I'm feeling it too. She's got a part of my own body, She's almost of mine. It's almost mine.
All right, Mom, let's take it back. She went to school yesterday morning.
She went to school yesterday morning. She took the bus, and apparently her first period teacher at school, Arthur Richards School, she went through the gates, but apparently nobody ever saw how she left back. I was called at 9:40 when stating that she was missing from school, and I came down and they just said that she left. Apparently no one knows how and with whom.
Right.
And it's up to this time that I don't know where she is.
Right. Has she done this before? Has she ever been missing before?
Not really. This is the longest that she have ever stayed. She never, ever stayed out. Never.
All right, folks, as you can see, this family is simply devastated. She's a beautiful young lady, and despite the rumors and melee when young teenage girls go missing, let's stop it and let's just get her home to the family. She's never been gone. Sure, she's broken curfew like most teenagers did, but never like this. So please, 911 immediately. Crime Stoppers at 1-800-222-TIPS. Let's please bring 15-year-old Kawanda Rodriguez home. The 911 report is already out. The VIPD have been notified. This family went through the legislature. They went through Channel 8 News. They want this to be done tonight. They want their daughter home having Christmas supper tonight. They don't want to wait any longer. The longer it is, the worse it's going to be. Final message to your daughter if she is watching tonight.
Kawanda, I love you, and I may not be able to give you the best, but we're at home. Come home, please. Please, Kawanda.
At Saffarelli, officially known as Walter I. M. Hodge Pavilion, let's please bring Kawanda Rodriguez home tonight. I'm Wes Small for News Channel 8.
Thanks, Wes. And in other news tonight, well, thanks to a community effort, the Frederiksted Clinic is officially open once again. Let's take a look.
Take me to a place where love flows forever. of comfort brightens up my journey.
On behalf of the management and staff of Frederiksted Healthcare Inc., I bring you greetings, and we'd like to express our deepest appreciation for you choosing to share this moment with us. We offer our deepest appreciation to those who are participating in our program today and have made it such a special ceremony. We'd like to thank Mr. Bomba Alec. We'd like to thank the pastors for sharing their special blessings upon us.
The history of this place is too important for us not to have it open. That healthcare in the Virgin Islands has to go beyond a certain level of where it was before, and Ingeborg Nesbitt Clinic has to be a part of that history and that future. For me, today represents not just the opening of a clinic or the coming together of a community, but also I think what this represents for me is the beginning of an economic transformation. And I don't say that lightly. I believe with all the bumps that we may have had and we have gone through, that is all in the past. That we need to no longer look at 2011, that we need to now look at 2012 and beyond. We are in a very special place, on a very unique territory, in a very special part of an island. Now, while over the United States, clinics are closing, hospitals are cutting back, that we are opening something so important to a very special community in December of 2011.
And we want to thank Earl Morris for bringing us that footage tonight. And the Manor School on St. Croix has their annual Winterfest coming up this weekend with a new message. News Channel 8's Wes Small has more.
Thank you very much, Jerome, and welcome back. I'm here with art instructor at the Manor School here in Princess, Miss Cindy Mayle. And this behind us, this beautiful muralized water tower, is part of the Water Tower or Watershed Project, which is in conjunction, I believe the Manor School is not the only school involved, but with the Bureau of Corrections and Golden Grove Prison, and there's a serious message. Was it worth it? And we're going to be looking at some beautiful pictures, sometimes sad, but definitely something to think about. As an attorney once put it to me, one moment of indiscretion or discretion could set you up for life.
Yes.
This is a fantastic project, and it's all in conjunction with your Winterfest and International Buffet that is 10:30 right here at the school. Thank you. Yes, ma'am. Tell us what this is all about.
This was a project begun by Robin Thomas, fantastic young woman working for Bureau of Corrections, and she started a program with the inmates where they used art to go internally and bring their feelings out, bring their what it's like to be in prison out. And it's called I Wish I Would Have Listened.
Wow.
And they take a Jimi Hendrix quote. Here you can see the inmates, the prisoners in their jail cells. And you know, Robin has for quite some time wanted to paint on this, something on this water tower. And she finally found something that's just a fantastic message for the community, a fantastic message for the students at Manor School, for all students. The students at Manor School did help her, one at a time. Different inmates came out and worked on the project. Her young children worked on the project. And of course, Robin herself worked on the project.
So not only is she involved with the institution of penal, she's also an artist.
She is an artist.
But I'd like to stop here to look at the color here. I'm not big on the arts, but I look at how it's gray inside of the cell. I think where that cloudy perception and that depressed perception of colorization comes into play. But look how the soul remains colored, like orange. You know, there's still life, there's still hope. And then as we come out of the penal institution part, like you were saying, Miss Mayle, that there is life on the outside as we look at this mural. And it's just amazing, you know, that we can make some life-deciding choices. When the power of love overcomes the love of power, the world will know. Jimi Hendrix. Miss Mayle, what do you think about that quote? Help me.
I think that's an excellent quote to represent what Robin and the inmates are trying to do.
Might take a minute to really digest it and think about it, but in a nutshell, what do you think it means? Can you help me here?
I think that when the power of the individual and the love that an individual has, when that love begins to create itself, because you know creativity is our link with God.
Yes, ma'am.
Right? We are built in the image of God because we create.
Yes.
So when the love through a person's creativity, when that love is the most power, the most high, then that's when the human ego power is no longer the strongest thing. Don't forget there's a lot of other student activities going on our Winter Festival on Saturday.
Saturday, 10:30.
10:30.
So when you come here, you'll find out about the entire thing, and especially you want to get your children enrolled here. They've got situations and plans for you to make that possible. At the Manor School, the water tower, the Jimi Hendrix quote. I'll be thinking about it. I'm Wes Small for News Channel 8.
And thanks, Wes. It is good to be back. Also tonight, a St. Thomas suspect is in the process of being extradited back to the territory. Here's the Virgin Islands police spokesperson, Melody Rames, with more.
In February of 2009, Investigation Bureau detectives on St. Thomas issued a wanted poster for a suspect who was wanted in a shooting. The suspect's name was added to the National Crime Information Center database. And on Saturday, December 3rd, the Customs and Border Patrol in Puerto Rico detained that suspect and is holding him for VI police. The suspect, 25-year-old Paul Henry, is wanted for the 2009 first-degree attempted murder that occurred near Club Lexus in Estate Smith Bay. Police said Henry shot a 34-year-old female in the leg. The victim told police at that time that she was standing outside of Club Lexus in Smith Bay when the suspect, who was later identified as Henry, drove up to her. They exchanged a few words and the suspect fired shots at her, which struck her in the left leg. Henry is also charged with third-degree assault and unauthorized possession of a firearm. He is being held in Puerto Rico, awaiting extradition to the Virgin Islands.
And we want to thank Melody Rames of the VIPD for bringing us that information tonight. When we come back from this break, your Caribbean Report is up next, plus more. And let's take a look at your Caribbean Report for tonight. In your Caribbean Report tonight, we start in St. Kitts and Nevis, where the British government's announcement on Tuesday that it will continue to discriminate against the Caribbean in relation to the banning aspects of the air passenger duty system as described as a slap in the face for all Caribbean people. St. Kitts and Nevis Tourism Director Ricky Scarrett, chairman of the Caribbean Tourism Organization, said yesterday's announcement on the air passenger duty is a slap in the face for all Caribbean people. It dismisses all of the research and information that the CTO has provided to the British government over the past 3 years. In a 26-page document published on Tuesday, the British government said that the air passenger duty rates to the Caribbean destinations will continue to be considerably higher than those of some competitor destinations. And turning to Kingston, Jamaica, Prime Minister Andrew Holness has appealed to the Jamaican public to ensure that its preparations for the forthcoming general election move into high gear. Every effort is being made for having a peaceful and incident-free campaign, in keeping with the spirit of Christmas. The Office of the Prime Minister released Holness's statement on Monday following reports of a stoning of a bus transporting Jamaican Labour Party supporters from a mass rally on Sunday. Williams said that there were reports of people being injured, and privately owned and operated buses undertaking regular commercial activities were seriously damaged after that rally. These bus operators were not politically engaged. They were carrying out their regular businesses and have suffered major financial losses with these attacks. And finally, in Port of Spain, Trinidad, Raul Castro, president of Cuba, will pay a visit to Trinidad and Tobago today to coincide with the Castro preparation of the 4th CARICOM Cuba Summit that will be held in the Port of Spain from December 7th to December 8th of 2011. Some activities planned for the visit will include a courtesy call on Professor George Maxwell Richards, president of Trinidad and Tobago, laying a wreath at the cenotaph, and a bilateral meeting with Prime Minister Kimla Prasad Bisesar. Richards will host a state dinner, and Castro will depart Trinidad and Tobago on Friday. And that's your Caribbean Report for tonight. And here's News Channel 8's Wes Small with Miss Stacy Amos of the St. Croix Festival Committee on some fun events for the entire family coming up.
Thanks a lot, Jerome, and welcome back. All right, Finland down. Okay, look at Dimples. I'm here with Stacy Amos, Miss Stacy Amos, and she is the spokesperson for the festival committee for St. Croix this year.
I am.
Yes, and towards the end of the show, right before weather, we usually try to give you a little scheduled calendar of events on what to expect in the near future. But it looks like we're right in the midst of it here, and let's see what the lovely Stacy's going to be bringing for the information this evening. Get ready to wind on down.
That's right. We have a weekend planned. It is going to be absolutely amazing. Actually, on Sunday, I want to say tickets are now available for the Prince, Princess, and Duchess pageant. Support our children. Please come out for that. It's at John H. Woodson Junior High School. It starts at 2 o'clock p.m. sharp, so nobody will be late. We'll do it on time. And you can get tickets at Armstrong Ice Cream in Frederickstead, Eccentric Shoe Boutique, Urban Threads, and Classic Style Boutique. They're only $12. Okay, $12 to support the children.
These Prince and Princess things. It's like for mere pittance.
I know. Seriously, and $15 at the door. So it's not like it's that dramatic. So again, Sunday, December 11th at 2 p.m. sharp, John H. Woodson.
Okay.
And then we're having the Christiansted Mini Village that begins Saturday at 7 p.m. December 10th with the Styley Band first on stage at 8 p.m. and then Dennis the Menace and Squad from 10:30 to midnight, and it goes through Sunday. So Sunday is a huge day. After the traditional night parade, that begins at 6:30. Big Daddy and the 411 band will be on stage from 8 to 10, and at 10:30 will be Daddy Jones and the crew. And I want to say, if anyone needs to find out further updates, stxfestival.com, stxfestival.com. That's where you can find all our information and schedules and everything.
Wonderful.
So what a weekend for Crugens.
The very lovely Stacy Amos. And will you promise you're going to come back then?
Of course I'm coming back. I'm the official announcer, so I'll be the one giving you updates throughout the entire season.
We work well together.
Yes, we do.
Happy St. Croix Festival, everybody. I'm Wes Small, News Channel 8.